Okay, we've written the code for all the tests we need to do, and now we're down to where we can add a rental record. If we've gotten all the way down here, we haven't returned with a 0, and we know we're ready to pass this test that we can add one rental record. Now we still want to use a try-catch block because there are some things that will make this insert not work. And if it doesn't work, we want to make sure and return a 0 and print out a message. What could make it not work? If they have the wrong type, or if they send us a customer that isn't in the data, or a movie that's not in a data. So let's go ahead and begin a try and end the try and begin the catch and end the catch. And this will let us try this insert, which is what we want to do, right? Add one rental record. So let's go ahead and insert into rental. Values. And let's see what values we need to enter. I'm going to go over here into the rental table and look at columns. And it starts with rental ID. We do not need to add that because that's an identity and the database management system will add that for us. Then we need the customer ID. We happen to have that because that's what's sent to us. So we can put that as the first value. Then the next value is the movie item ID, and we just got that one, right? We just got the movie item, and so we've got that. The next one is the rental date, and the rental date is going to be right now. And so we're going to use a function called getDate, and this is a built-in function that will return the current date. And so we'll just simply use that as the rental date. And the last value we need is return date, and we don't have that. We know we want this to be null. So when it's rented, it's null. So those are the values that we want to insert. And if that works, then it'll move to the next line and we can print a message that indicates the rental was successful. There. Okay, and what do we want to do if everything works? We're here where everything works. We want to return 1. Now, if something went wrong with this insert, then it will throw an exception and it'll dump us down into this catch. And what do we want to do here? What we want to do here is print an error. Error occurred. Rental was not added. Okay, so we can put that, and this is a problem. We want to let whoever's calling know that this is going to return a 0. And then we actually don't need this final return. Procedures are not required to return, so it doesn't need to be the last statement like it does with a function. And we've identified every time we wanted to return something, we've done that. All right, let's do this. Let's execute it and see if it's syntactically correct. It sure is. And let's go ahead and see if it works. Now, up until now, we've tested that it works without actually adding a record. This is the first time we're actually going to be adding a record, which means once we do this, we won't be able to do it again. What message do we get? The rental was successful. That's what we wanted. Let's go ahead and run all of these and see what it looks like when we run all of them. Oh, that first one I'm not going to run again because it already added that one, so that will cause a problem the second time through. But now we can execute them all together. And there's all of the returns that we get. And here's standard customers reached their limit. That's what we expect. Works is the next one, and sure enough, the rental was successful. The next one is premium customer reached their limit, and we've got that. The next one is the rental was successful, and that works. The next one is the customer is banned, and that's what we expected here. And the movie is not available, and that's what we expect there. And then here's our final one, that the movie works. And the message indicates the rental was successful.